Y'all, one of these days I'm going to remember to unmute. I'm so sorry. All right, let's do this over again. Oh, for anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Usually I'm welcoming you to another struggle cooking class, but I am not cooking today. Clearly, I'm still eating. I'm getting ready to catch a flight, I believe, to Cairo ultimately with a layover in Frankfurt. So if you're new here, I'm part of a travel group. We travel to a different destination every summer. So this summer it is Egypt. I'm going to tell you all about it, answer any questions that you have, and then I am going to catch my Uber and go. I know the struggle is real. Let's see who we have in class. I'm going to be sharing my screen. Hello, Curvy Girl Beth. Hello, Melanated King. Hello, Story Nathaniel. Hello, Leanne. Thank you all so much for being here. And on TikTok, we have Destiny, Josh, Mollywood, Sugar. Thank you all for the likes. Barbara, Lene, Cynthia, Nan, Narain, Stephanie, Edney, Mandy, Yvette, Tom, Almond, Channel, Coffee, and Shanta. All right, and then over here I see Pamela Cohen. Hello, good morning to you. And we got Bella House, morning, Maggie in class. All right, you all. So I know this is a morning stream. I'm in Atlanta. It's 11 o'clock, so I'm going to go about an hour. I want to start heading to the airport around noonish. I'll call an Uber at that time. My flight is 4 p.m. It's an overnight flight. All right, so sit back, relax. I'm going to do a little bit of story time. For those of you all on Instagram and TikTok, I will be sharing my screen. So if you want to come over to YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, you can. And thank you so much to Miss Aisha, as always. She is sharing her platform with me. We are doing a series called Summer with Maggie. And so I will be streaming on her channels Sundays and Mondays. So I wanted to make sure I took advantage of that opportunity. I am so grateful. Okay, so there is a company called EF. Who is at the door? Hold on, y'all. Let me check the cameras. You know what? This is just... Okay, yeah, we're not answering that today. Sorry, I don't have anybody to talk to. Y'all already know. So there is a company called EF for Education First, and they have multiple different travel like verticals, if you will, different arms. They have EF tours, which is for kids. That's how I got started. I have transitioned into EF Go Ahead tours, which is kind of the adult tour. It's not catered to the kids. And then they have for like young people who want to do a gap year between high school and college. They have all kinds of different things. I'm actually going to put the link in the description. You all can check it out. I'm going to talk to you about my tour specifically and let you all know how I got here. We'll go through the itinerary. And then if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Who do we have here? Hello, Elizabeth Carla. Thank you for being here. Also, if you all could help me out, thank you for the likes. I see you lurking. Yeah, we're talking about travel to Egypt. I have zipped up my bags, but I would love for you all to put in a chat. EF is Education First. We're going to talk all about it. I would love for you all to put in the chat, what is something that you usually forget when you travel? All right. So I've got the the phone chargers. I've got, the shower cap. I've got the sunglasses. But what is something that is easy to forget when you get to your destination? You're like, oh, shoot, I got to remember, like cash for tipping and all of that stuff. Okay. So I am a boy mom, 2 boys. Alex is actually 15 today. Happy birthday, Alex. They're upstairs on their devices. So they're 15 and 16. So my oldest, Marcus, when he was in 3rd grade, he comes home, he says, Mommy, I want to join the French club. Vel says toothbrush. Yes, got the toothbrush. Thank you. I appreciate that. I said, Marcus, you don't speak French. He says, I know, but they have good snacks, Mommy. So Dad and I, my ex-husband and I went to the meeting with the school, and there was a company called EF who came to the school to do a presentation. So EF believes that the world is a classroom, and they believe that students should learn by actually going and doing and experiencing things. So since Marcus was joining the French club, this was a tour for Paris, Normandy, and London. So they explained it. It was about 2 years out. It was like a payment plan. I don't know, maybe like $100 a month. It included everything. You basically meet at the airport, the flights, the hotel, admission into the museum. We got to go into Notre Dame. All of the stuff was included, most of your meals. And I'm listening to this description and I'm like, this sounds amazing. Can I go? And they said, yes, adults can go, either as a chaperone, you just pay a little extra stipend. So took Marcus to Paris, Normandy, and London when he was 9. And so we have been traveling like this every year. And so each year I just keep rebooking. I've alternated with the boys. Marcus has gone to South Africa, the UK, France. Alex has gone to Costa Rica, Italy, Germany. And so now that they're teenagers, they are working for the summer. So I have moved out of traveling with the kids. Now I am traveling with a group, but this is a great way to travel alone, but together. So that's kind of how we got here. Pamela says sunscreen. Yes, and I got sunscreen. Thank you so much. Patsy says you take a small carbon monoxide detector. I didn't even know that was a thing. Travel carbon monoxide detector. Demetrius says house shoes or socks to walk around. Yes, I got the little slippers for the hotel. Perfect. You guys are helping me so much. All right. So the way this works, I call it like adult daycare because you all know we work, we have children, we have all these responsibilities. I'm a YouTuber, and I do like to travel. Everybody does what they want to with their own disposable income. I'm not a name brand or flashy car or, big beauty routine kind of girl. But being an immigrant myself, for anybody who's new here, I was actually born in Ghana, raised in America. So my parents and, I'm actually African born. And so I've always had an affinity to learn other cultures and actually get to know about the way other people live. So for me, my guilty pleasure, if you will, is experiences and travel. And now with the channel, I can report back to you all what I'm doing, what I'm eating, because clearly I'm still eating. So that's what we do every year. We go somewhere different. Okay, so it's like you can pay on it however you want to. If you've got it like that, you can pay the whole thing. You can pay monthly. You can pay in big chunks. But what I love, like I said, is that they take care of everything, so I don't have to book any of the details. We arrive at the airport, we fly together, our tour guide meets us at the destination airport, with the little sign, and then literally there's a coach bus waiting for us. We get into the coach bus, we all go to the hotel. I can room with the kids or by myself as a single if I want to, which is what I prefer. And then we wake up in the morning, there's breakfast in the hotel, the coach bus is there, we get on it, and it takes you to all of the different places that you're going to go, and it includes like even admission to the to the museums. So you just cut to the front of the line. There's no waiting, there's no haggling for price. So for me, the convenience is well worth it. And I will be posting. I won't be streaming because y'all know the internet when you travel. I may try and hop on for next week, Sunday and Monday, but I will be posting pictures every day and little reels on my channel, Maggie the Substitute Teacher, if you guys are interested. All right, so now we are going to go into the itinerary. Let me share my screen with you all and we'll look at it together. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. I have not even really looked. Whatever the next destination is, I sign up. I'll go anywhere. I'll do anything just about once, but I'm just always like naturally curious about a lot of things. And so I love to explore that way. So let me share this with you all. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Monday to you. And thank you for being here with me. All right, so let me share, see if this will, all right. So again, this is EF Go Ahead Tours. I've dropped the link in the description. This is the tour that I'm going on. It's a week in Egypt. We're going to go to Giza. I'm going to take a Nile River cruise and go to Cairo. So Meryl White is our group leader. I've traveled with this group several times. And so she's basically like our go-to person who answers all of the questions and all of those things. Oh, Linda says, have a great time. Thank you for taking us along. You're so welcome, my dear. Thank you for encouraging me. And those of you all who believe in prayer, please pray for traveling grace and mercy. But yeah, I love taking you all with me. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Another thing that I love about these group tours is that you all will see we're going to be in multiple cities in the country. So, for example, last year, no, 2 years ago when we went to Italy, we actually flew to Switzerland first and then made our way down to Rome. So we did like 2 nights in Switzerland, and then we did Venice, I'm sorry, Naples, and then Tuscany, and then Venice. So we get to see the whole countryside. And so you're kind of hotel hopping, if you will. Watcher Supreme says, this sounds exciting. Okay, let's take a look, everyone. All right, so let me show you all what Maggie's going to be up to, and I'm taking y'all with me. So we are going to Egypt. All right, so here are some pictures. I'm going to be in North Africa for the first time. Obviously, I've been in West Africa. That's where I was born. And I was in South Africa. I haven't made it to East Africa yet, so I got to make my way to Kenya. And you all know we have some, hello, Sheena. We've got some scholars that are from East Africa. So you all can see here, it says this tour has departed. Not yet, without me. But you can see it's today. Through June 11th. I have added a couple extra days on the end because I'm going to London for the polo afterwards. So this is going to be a double dipper. Woman of Elegance has invited me to London for polo, for the Cartier polo. So I will be sharing that with you all as well. So you can see here the price. And again, we usually plan these about 2 years out. So you can sign up and pay on it however you want to. You all have been such a blessing to me. This is what I do with my internet income. I love to have these experiences. Some people like to hire a big team of editors. I'm not doing that. It is just me. We struggle stream. But again, I'm so grateful for all of you all's support. Hello, Bevy. Let's see what else here. All of the policies, of course, you can refund and whatever. But we're going to go to a place that has 5,000 years of history and sail along the Nile River. So I will read this for just a second so we can kind of close our eyes and go back in time. But for me, one of the things I absolutely love about travel is that we all don't realize how young the United States is. 200, 300 years old, until you go to other places in the world that have been around for thousands of years. I remember the first time I went to London and we were touring some church, and the door, the church was from 1100, and it was still the same big wooden, like Harry Potter door that was there before. For me, it's fascinating. We're so used to modern technology, and I love all the conveniences, but as I get older, I feel myself kind of slowing down and appreciating some of these things more. Hello, Ameng. Good morning, Shantia. Yes, thank you for covering us. Yes, absolutely. Amen and amen. Thank you, Black Sheep, and thank you, Patsy, for following. Okay, so let's go down a little trip. The perfect day in Egypt involves a little falafel, a little stroll through the souks, and a whole lot of ancient history. We're talking deciphering hieroglyphics at towering temples and snapping photos of the pyramids of Giza that look just like the ones you see in history books. Then take to the Nile, because no trip to Egypt is complete until you discover the sites spanning the east and west banks of Africa's longest and most famous river. Hello, Humbo. Doesn't that sound amazing, y'all? Let's see what else. All right, so you can see what the package includes, the hotels, breakfast, lunch, blah, blah, blah. You all can read that. We're going to see the pyramids of Giza. I'm going to go to see the Great Sphinx, the temples at, I don't know how to pronounce that, Philae, Temple of Kom-Obo, and Edfu. Let's see. Okay, let me just expand it out so you all can see. Okay, so you can see here, I will go through, we're going to go to Edfu, another temple, and some more temples. Maybe some of you all that are history buffs know about this stuff. Honestly, I don't. I'm just going to go and take it all in and report back. We got Celine in the house. Yeah, you want to organize one with your family. Absolutely. I know people who do this. I think if you get like 6 people to travel with you, you as the organizer, it's free for you. Don't quote me on that. I'm not trying to organize anything. I would just rather pay my money and go. Don't ask me about your passport or converting money. I do not know. But yeah, I definitely would encourage it. It's a great way to see the world. Okay, so let's see what else is included. So we have our hotels, and I think they're listed here. You all will see. So we're going to spend 4 nights in a hotel and 3 nights aboard a Nile River cruise ship. So you all see that in addition to flying there and then being in different hotels, we're going to take a trip down the Nile as part of this cruise, as part of this tour on a cruise ship and stay on that cruise ship. So like every morning the sights will be different. You love planning trips? Go for it. My goodness, you're better than me. Celine says, is EF a viable tour company? If viable meaning good, I've been traveling with them since 2016. Love it. You'll love Bermuda. It's beautiful. Enjoy the pink sand. Marie Bradley says, good morning. Good morning to you, my dear. All right, let's continue on. So it includes breakfast every day. It includes some lunches, 6 dinners. On the adult cruises, you'll get beer or wine, and then 6 tours. The reason why some lunches are included and some aren't is because usually we start the day together and we end the night together. And during the middle of the day, they'll usually allow you to have free time, 2 or 3 hours to go gallivanting about. So if you want to try some little quaint shops and get lunch on your own, you can absolutely do that. All right, let's see what else is included. We have a tour director who is an Egyptologist. So that's, to me, like an Egyptian historian. And that's wonderful because when you go, that tour director stays with you the entire trip. So when we arrive in Cairo, she will be there. She's already put us in a WhatsApp group called Heba. I'm sorry, her name is Heba. She's already put us in a WhatsApp group, and she's on the bus with us. She stays in the same hotel block as us. So from the time we arrive to the time we leave for America or wherever we're going, she's with us the entire time. So please believe me, no mister would not have me traveling anywhere. He has approved this itinerary, and I had to answer a lot of questions, but we've done this many times. So private deluxe motor coach. So you all know the big coach buses like the Mercedes buses, air conditioner, sometimes Wi-Fi, charging cables, all of that. And then 2 on-tour flights. So this is good to know, meaning the flight to get there and the flight to come home are included. But even within the tour, because for example, when I went to South Africa, Johannesburg and Cape Town are far from each other. So even the flights on the tour to go from city to city are included. Jennifer says, are you connected to Aisha? Oh, I know it's confusing, y'all. So yes, I do have a cooking channel, Maggie the Substitute Teacher. Miss Aisha has given me her platform 2 days a week on Sundays and Mondays. We're doing a series called Summer with Maggie. And I did ask her if it would be okay, because usually I do cooking. She said I could do whatever I like. So we're doing a travel itinerary stream today. So if you want the cooking stream, yesterday I was cooking with the kids. All right. So let's see what else is on here. So we'll just kind of breeze through the day-by-day itinerary so you all can see. If you have any questions for me, I'm happy to take them, and then we will wrap this up. All right, so you all can see here what happens. So we're going to fly into Cairo. So this is the first stop for me. And then it looks like we'll spend some time in Cairo. Then we're going to take a flight within Egypt to a place called Aswan. Never heard of it, but I'm sure it's fabulous. And then you'll see where we're going to make our way back to Cairo. So we're going to stop here, Kom Obo, Edfu. Notice the little boat here for the river cruise. Luxor. I know this is a big place where the pyramids are. And then we'll take another flight back to Cairo. So this is kind of where we're going to be. All right, let me see here. I'm just looking at some of the other pages. All right, let's continue on. Let me check on y'all. How's everybody doing? Nicole says, good morning. Have a great trip. Thank you so much. Yes, absolutely. Save your money. That's what I do. You know, here's the thing, you all. I believe that we all have disposable income and we do what we want to with our money, and it's totally fine. Some people are car people. Some people are purse people. Some people are shoe people. Some people are beauty people. I am a travel girl, so that's what I like to do. Everything else is pretty simple for me. Hello, Conez. But yes, I totally understand. And like I said, I do this once a year. Okay. So tonight is our overnight flight. So I leave at 4 p.m. Atlanta time. So we're all going to meet up at the airport. And if you all have never traveled international, one thing to know, I'm in Atlanta, which is, I think, the busiest airport. The big airports are called such and such International, JFK International, Houston International, because those are the airports that can handle the big planes that can go long distances. If you're in a smaller town, and I know we have people in a lot of different towns, sometimes you have like a little local airport that is domestic only. Hello, one this year. So luckily for me, I'm in Atlanta, so we can pretty much get anywhere. Most international flights are evening flights. So if you all are new to international travel, usually we leave about 4 p.m., sometimes 6 p.m., sometimes even later. They will serve you dinner, so you will get a hot meal. And I did put a poll on my YouTube channel. When I checked in for my flight, I had the option to upgrade to business class or leave it as regular. And I was like, ooh, what should I do? Because you get extra perks, the flat bed, extra food. And you all voted. I think last I checked, it was 60% upgrade and then include that in the review, or save the money and spend it in Egypt. So let me know what you all would do. If you would upgrade, put a thumbs up in the chat. If you would leave it as it is, put a downgrade, put a down thumb in the thumbs down in the chat. Hello, Bart's Cookies. Good to see you. Celine says, go business class. I've never gone business class before. So if I do it, it'll be a first. Okay, so let's see. So we fly overnight. And then, so day 2. So tomorrow, I think I arrive in Cairo. We're going to lay over in Frankfurt. And then I think I get to Cairo, whatever time it is. So it'll be the next day. So dinner is included. So I think we arrive in the afternoon. We will get to our hotel, be able to refresh. So you can see travel day. Uh-oh, sorry, y'all. Travel days are always really long. Let me redo this. Since travel days are really long, it's nice to go straight to the hotel. Oh, 1 second, y'all. Let me fix this. So, yes, I'm really, really excited. Okay, let me just do this new browser, because sometimes my mouse gets a little bit sensitive and then I blow it up really big. Okay, and we're back. Celine says for international trip, you would definitely do business class or at least premium economy where you get a little bit more leg room. That's a good train of thought because international flights are a lot longer. I think it's 9 hours to Frankfurt and then another 5 hours to Cairo. So, you know, if you're flying somewhere shorter, you can kind of tough it out, but it might be worth the splurge. All right. Thank you, Bart's Cookies. Yes, you all can come late. You can leave early. You can watch live. You can watch the replay. I understand. Okay. So tomorrow I will arrive in Egypt. So stay tuned on my pages if you guys are interested in the day by day. So on day 3, after our refresh in the hotel, we'll have breakfast. And then we're going to go out for the day. We're going to meet with our Egyptologist, our tour director, and go on a guided tour of Giza. So I'm going to see the pyramids of Giza. And it says it's the only wonder of the ancient world. That to me is fascinating. I'm such a nerd about this stuff, but I love it. We got Wanna Be Natural in the house. Celine, yeah, our airport is a whole city. That's great. Thank you. Pamela's here for the upgrade. All right, y'all want me to do business class? I hear you. Okay. So we will go to see the Great Sphinx, the enigmatic Great Sphinx. It is the largest monolith statue in the world, so one big piece. It is going to be fascinating to see how small we are compared to these ancient wonders. I've never been to Egypt, so if anyone has, let me know. Hello, Coco. Thank you for the badges. Sleepin says, go business class. You flew from Cali to South Africa into Joburg and you wanted to lie down. Okay, so you all are here for the upgrade. So we're going to have lunch at an included local restaurant. So this is good to know too. A lot of times they will take us to the places so we can eat the local food. That's the whole plan for me. We are going to go to the Grand Egyptian Museum, which is the largest museum, and explore the ancient artifacts. So if we got any history buffs in the house, I am going to be surrounded by history. I'm already feeling kind of overwhelmed, but in a good way and excited. What's going on? The largest museum in the world. Oh my God. Linda's here for the upgrade. Okay, gotcha. So we'll be doing that. Okay, so some. Ooh, later gather with your tour director at a mixer before a welcome dinner. Y'all know we are always here for the snacks and beverages. That's why we can't get this weight off, but one of these days. All right, so then after the day in Giza, we're going to go to Aswan. We're going to spend one night there. So you all saw here, we're going to spend 2 nights in Cairo. And then now we're picking up and we're moving to the next hotel, Aswan, where we're going to fly. So I'm going to board a flight in Egypt, Egyptian Airways or whatever. Breakfast is included. And then we fly there and we basically have free time. So travel days, they pretty much give you time to recover because it is a lot. Or if you're a busybody like Maggie, you can add on an excursion. And who thinks Maggie added on the excursion? Oh, yeah. Look, go big or go home. Jurgen's here for the upgrade. Vernita says upgrade. Shout out to the upgrades. Yes, y'all, I have added on this Aswan Sunset Felucca ride and dinner. Hopefully you all can see this. Oh, but the way I look at it, if I'm going to go all the way to Egypt or all the way to Italy or all the way to Greece, I want to do everything. So I did add this on. It's optional. You can have free time or you can do this sunset ride and dinner. So I will be doing this. So this will be a dining documentary for you all. Sleeping Beauty says, am I going to Alexandria? Be prepared. It's not the prettiest city. Let's see if it's on the itinerary. Y'all, I'm looking at this for the first time. I know it sounds crazy. I just pay the money and show up. I want to be surprised, but they will keep us very safe because we are, Americans. We will have our own like armed guard traveling with us. I know in America, we're used to just kind of going everywhere, freely. But when you go to France, when you go to other countries, it's not uncommon to see military with the big, rifles, just kind of policing the square and making sure everything is okay. So yes, absolutely. Celine says I should ride a camel. I think I signed up for it. And y'all know how I feel about these animals. I am not an animal lover, but I'm going to do it. Linda says that sunset tour looks fabulous. Agree. If you're there, take it all in. Okay, you guys are with me. Let's continue on. All right, so I've added on Aswan, so we'll be there for one day. And then next, we're going to be on the Nile River cruise for 3 nights. Spend 3 days and 3 nights on the Nile. So it includes all of our meals because we're going to be on a ship. So or a boat. There's nowhere to kind of go have your own snacks. So the morning is free, or you can add an excursion. Y'all already know what I did. So let's read this one. This afternoon, board your cruise ship and enjoy an included lunch while enjoying views of the Nile River. Afterwards, set off on a sightseeing tour of Aswan, led by your Egyptologist. We're going to go on a boat and visit the temples of Philae. I hope I'm saying that right. Enjoy a walking tour of the island. Visit sites like the Temple of Isis. Ooh, walk through the local market. This is what I'm excited about. I want to go to the spice market and enjoy free time to peruse the various shop stalls. I want to get like saffron. I want to get like all of the goodies, y'all. I want to see it like, those places really haven't changed in all these hundreds and thousands of years. Jurgen says, is a week really enough? I know it's 11 days. I added 2 more on, but you all can see it is a lot. I got my sneakers on. I'm casual today. I have a set sweater and some jeans, but a little femininity tip for those of y'all who are interested. Ladies, dresses, like long flowy dresses and comfortable sneakers are an elegant way to travel, but not show up as like American tourists. Sometimes we do the boxy t-shirts, the baseball caps. Y'all know we kind of stand out, and that can make you more visible to pickpockets. So you want to make sure that you don't scream, never been here before. Celine says, I'd love to see the Spanish island of Ibiza. I've heard great things about that. Marcus they went to Barcelona and Madrid. Oh yeah, 3 weeks in a foreign country. I know. Some of us have to work, but I'm going to make the most of it. All right, so then we're going to go through the shops, and then dinner is included on the ship. So we'll have 3 days on the ship. So you all see why this will probably be maybe my last live stream until I come back, but I will take lots of pictures and post them. But I don't know if there's going to be the type of Wi-Fi that I'm used to at home. Hello, it's Shay. I got a dedicated line for you all so that you have a good experience at home, but I have struggled when I've tried to do this in the past. All right, so there's another excursion, Abu Simbel. Yes, I signed up for it. So let's see what this is. Fly from Aswan to Abu Simbel, so another flight and another excursion in Egypt, where you'll visit the temples of Ramses and his wife Nefertari. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is so exciting! Relocated block by block to the shores of Lake Nasser after the construction of the Aswan High Dam. The temple statues stand 680 feet from their original site, but the grandeur endures. This is excursion, extensive walking on rugged terrain. Okay, comfortable, sturdy footwear. So you all, I'm trying to do all this stuff while I'm relatively young and relatively healthy. If you have mobility issues, they will kind of accommodate, but these are walking tours. Hello, Vade. Hello, Chris Styles. So that's a good thing. I'll get a lot of steps in while I'm seeing the world, but I want to do this while I can, and then I'll have lots of memories. But yeah, these ancient statues, it's going to be amazing. All right, let us continue. So I will be there. And then day 6, we're going to go to the temple of Kam Abu and Edfu, which includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner, still on the trip. Set sail and disembark for our guided tours. We're going to visit the temples, lunch on the ship, and then free time in the afternoon, and then dinner back on the ship. So you all can see how this works. We wake up, we have breakfast, we do a walking tour, have some free time, and then have dinner. Then everybody goes to their room for the night. So, of course, I added this on. Another temple. I want to see it all. Preserved by layers of sand for millennia, the Temple of Horus is striking thanks to its size and completeness. Dedicated to the falcon god Horus, this grand temple was a center of religious life before non-Christian worship was banned. Wow, this is fascinating. Disembark your cruise, spend time exploring the temple, visit the court, the inner halls, the offering chamber, and the sanctuary, which date back between 237 and 57 years before Christ. Y'all, I'm telling you, it really just opens your mind how vast the world is. And, you know, the connection for me going to Egypt this year, which is a source of so much rich history and architecture and mathematics and so much. And even in my femininity studies, when modern society, well, not even modern, ancient society started having rules about how people should conduct themselves, etiquette, although we give a lot of it to, you know, like the British royal family because the monarchy has sustained for so long, but a lot of it comes back to ancient Egyptian culture. And then the Greeks took a lot of their culture from the Egyptians. I was in Greece last year. That was fascinating. And the Romans took a lot of their culture from the Greeks. So we're going Italy 2 years ago, to Greece last year, to Egypt this year. Like the nerd in me is just, it's just fascinating how we really are all connected. I think more alike than we are different, but I could go on and on. All right, let's see here. How are we going to end this? All right, day 7, sightseeing tour. We're going to Luxor. I think we're still on the ship. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, exploring the wonders of Egypt from the excavated temple, Avenue of the Sphinxes, go for a walking tour, hieroglyphic walls, walk through the Luxor temple, view the obelisks, statues, and the mosque, and then lunch aboard the ship, spend a free afternoon in Luxor. This is one of my favorite things to do, is visit all houses of worship. I am a Christian, but I love going into cathedrals, mosques. And here's another tip for you all. Make sure you dress modestly. I know in America, a lot of times, you know, especially when the summer months come, we want to show all that skin, ladies. Not only is it not elegant, but it's not really appropriate when you're going into museums, religious houses. So show respect. You want to cover your shoulders. So no little tank tops. Like I have a tank top up underneath this, but I have a sweater. And then you want to cover your knees. So you want to make sure that you don't have, don't be late to the ship. Yeah, they'll leave you. I understand. I'm traveling with a tour guide, so I'm going to stay with the group. So thank you. But yes, you just want to make sure that you cover up and show respect. All right. The cathedrals, yeah, the religious sites are beautiful. You know, the way that everybody worships, I just think I see the beauty in it. So I can't wait to go. And if they allow us to take pictures, I'll take some pictures and report back to you all. But just another travel tip if you're interested. All right. And then dinner on the ship. We're going to be on the ship for a while. So I'm very excited. And then back to Cairo for the last night. So we have breakfast and our farewell dinner. So we're going to go to the Valley of the Kings and fly back to Cairo. So free time in the morning. Then we're going to go in the Nile's West Bank. Y'all know we hear about that on the news. Pray for Maggie. Explore the Valley of the Kings, the hidden tombs, King Tut's tomb. Oh, you're jealous. Stay tuned, y'all. I'm going to post everything and I'm going to report back on all of it when I get back. Famous for the ancient Egyptian treasures found inside this complex tomb. This is amazing to me, y'all. This is the stuff we studied in school. And then get off the ship, disembark, and fly back to Cairo. And then we have a celebration dinner. The last night, we always have like a fancy dinner. And of course, there's another excursion that, yes, I added on. I am going to take a hot air balloon ride over the Nile. So on the last morning, rise with the sun and float above ancient temples of the Nile and the Valley of the Kings, cross the Nile on a ferry to the West Bank, then transfer by bus, and then go into the hot air balloon into the sky, watch it inflate, and then soar and get a view of Egypt's archaeological history, depending on weather. Fingers crossed. Aw, thank you so much, Sleeping Beauty. Fingers crossed it's not canceled for weather. Sometimes they're canceled and they have to refund you. And then fly back home, which is another couple days. And of course, they feed you breakfast. Okay, so let's see. Here's some photos. Yes, y'all, these are just pictures that other people have taken. You know what? I don't want to spoil it for myself because I want to go and I want to see it for myself. Let's see. What questions do you all have? Do you want to see the hotels that I'm going to be in? Do you want to see the ship that I'm going to be on? Are we good to go? Should we wrap it up? But that is the itinerary. Belle says, this trip is so exciting. Be continually blessed. Can't wait to see all the photos and vlogs. Thank you so much. Celine says, I know Israel isn't a safe place right now, but I always thought it'd be amazing to walk down the Via Dolorosa where Jesus carried his cross to Calvary. Absolutely. That's on my list as well. What's the name of the travel group? EF, which is Education First. Let me pull up the link and I'll drop it in the chat for you. So this is EF Go Ahead Tours. So I will drop it in the link for you all. And you know what? There's actually some more that we're doing. I signed up for everything. Celine says that's an awesome trip. You want to see the food? I know. I'm ready for the food as well. Let's see what else you all are asking. Okay. Let's see what else. All right. So EF again stands for Education First, and they have many. Let me see if I scroll down to the bottom so you all can see. Okay, it doesn't really show here. So this is my group leader. So they have 2026, 2025, I think we're going to France and China, and then they already have 2026 planned. So for example, if you all wanted to travel with us, these are all booked out 2 years in advance. So I quietly sign up for these, and the way that it works, it's actually really smart the way that they do it. So I've been doing this since 2016 when Marcus wanted to join the French club. And let's say it's 2 years out, like you see the one for Australia. So they'll break up whatever the price of the trip is over they do it like 22 months instead of 24 months. The reason why is 60 days before the trip, that's when they finalize the flight and everything. So it needs to be paid 2 months out. And then what they do is, as soon as you finish paying for the first trip or the trip that you're on, they announce the next one. Like you can see here, like I'm all paid up for Egypt. I leave today. The next tour is Australia. I've been. Would I go again? Absolutely. But it's kind of like set it and forget it. If you do like the monthly auto draft, you're already used to paying it. So it's kind of like, well, just sign me up for the next one and keep it going. So that's how it's personally worked for me. That's how I'm able to go on a different trip every year. It's basically just a line item in the budget now. And it keeps me from having to book flights, plan which hotel, where are the safe areas. I don't have to worry about any of that. Hello, Beauty Love. Hello, Avant. Let's see what you all are saying. Marie Bradley says, absolutely amazing. Wannabe Natural says, you're watching from work. You want to see the food and the fashion. Yes, absolutely. So I'm going in, traditional Western clothes, but I will definitely pick up maybe some bangle bracelets. When I was in Greece, I got some Greek headgear, South Africa, some headgear. Absolutely. So that is EF Tour. And you all can see here. Let me share with you again. So we leave for Egypt today, and you all can see if you wanted to go, or if I wanted to go 2026, Australia, and you all can see here, this is the one we're leaving today. And then last year, we went to Greece. Some of y'all were with me. We were in Athens, Mykonos, and Santorini. It was absolutely amazing. So let me see if I can pull up EF Tours for you. EF stands for Education First. And let me share this one. This is the one that I started with the kids. They believe that children should see the world. So they have the student tours. The middle schoolers can get high school credit by going on these tours because you have to do a project and a write-up afterwards. Hello, Simply Just. Good morning. High school students can get college credit by taking these tours. So you all can see here, you can browse by location, you can browse by subject matter. They have pretty much everything. I'm trying to scroll down to the bottom. There's lots of videos here, and I'll drop this link in the chat here. But you all can see here, EF Explore, EF Study Abroad. They have girls tours if you want a girls only tours. Canada, Ultimate Break. I believe this is the one where it's the gap year between high school and college. This is the one that I'm on. EF Go Ahead Tour. No, there's gap year. But you all can see. All right. All around the globe. 200 tours, 80 different countries. You all get the point. All right. Let me know, where are some of you all's bucket list travel destinations? So food, everything. Oh my gosh, look at this. I want all of them. So you can see the prices depending on where you go, maybe between 2,000 and maybe, I think South Africa was like 5,000. The longer the tour, the farther away it is, and the more flights and stuff that are included is going to determine the price. But I've done the Costa Rica tour. I've done the Greece tour. This is the one, Marcus just came back from Spain. I've done the Italy tour. So you all can see here. Oh, I'm sharing the wrong one. Sorry, y'all. Here it is. Greece, Costa Rica, Spain, Italy. They're private, so we're the only ones on our bus, and we're the only ones in our hotel block. Of course, when you go to the museums, other people will be there. You put $99 down to hold your spot, and then you can go. None of this is sponsored, y'all. I'm not, I'm going for me. I'm just sharing with you all. I'm just sharing with you all. Yes, thank you for the traveling grace and mercy. Hello, Rita. Evelyn says, I'm very interesting. Thank you. I hope that's a compliment. Vel wants to go to Europe. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So that's all that I had. Let's see. I am going to start wrapping it up. Of course. Let's see here. I was going to see if I could show you all the hotels, because I know people are always interested in like where you're going to be staying, where you're going to be sleeping. Yeah, going as an influencer, someone's asking on TikTok, this is what I've always wanted for my channel was to be able to travel the world, have these experiences and report back. I am starting to get invites to certain places. So it is happening, but this is something that I've been doing for a long time now. My channel definitely makes it easier because I it makes it easy, how do you say, content to share with you all. But I was doing this since before. All right, so let's see here if I can show you all my itinerary hotels. Hello, Chemistry Nails. Soul Project says, can families go together or must students go only on the student tour? Love that. Families can absolutely go. I know a couple that went as their honeymoon. I have two boys and I have done 4 tours with the boys. So I would go as kind of like a chaperone. Mom and dad can absolutely go. The student tours, they discount them for kids. So to make it more affordable, if you want to go as an adult, they add a little few $100 stipend. But yes, you can absolutely go as a family. I think the youngest age is age 9. So I took Marcus when he was very young. Alex was 7. They're 22 months apart. Yeah, going anyway, get discounts and stuff. Absolutely. I love telling people I have a YouTube channel, and sometimes they're just like, oh, they like to give stuff away. So that's a blessing. But yeah, you can absolutely go. You could make this a family vacation. And we were talking earlier, I know someone who got her family together to go. You can be a group leader. I think if you plan and take 6 people with you, then you get to go for free. So you could do this as a like family reunion or family trip. Like absolutely, you absolutely can. All right, so let's see here, logged into my account. So I've signed up for next year. You guys can already see I'm going to be going to the French Riviera 2025. So I can't wait to share that with you all next year. So you can see I was in Greece last year. I'm trying to get to my manage my tours. If my Greece tour is up here, I'm sorry, my okay. I was trying to see if I could get you my hotels, but it's beautiful. You all will see it. I'm really excited, and I'm really excited about the cruise as well. So again, if you're new, I usually stream every day unless I'm actually going to take some time this time, y'all, to really try and be in the moment and enjoy and then report back. So stay tuned. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher on all platforms, and you will see at least daily, as long as I have good signal, you will see daily posts of what I'm doing, what I'm eating, some of the, how do you say, itinerary, and I'll come back and share it with you all when I get back. So if there's no more questions, I'm going to let you all go. Thank you all. As you're heading out, if there's anything that I need to pack that you commonly forget, leave that in the chat. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, get the boys to bring my luggage down, call an Uber, and make my way to the airport. So thank you all so much. Thank you, Miss Aisha, for letting me share a non-cooking stream on your channel. Again, I will be streaming June and July, Sunday and Monday on Aisha's channel as well as mine, but every other day on my channels. All right, everybody. Rodney says bon voyage. Thank you. Hello, Britta Scott. You would go on a trip. Yeah. If you're interested, excuse me, inbox me and I'll send you the link for Paris for next year. You all are all welcome to join me and the rest of the travel group. So I'm going by myself, but with a group, so I will be very safe. Okay. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, everybody on Instagram. We're going to go ahead, all about the Benjamins. We're going to go ahead and end now, but I'll see you soon, wherever I am. Oh, and I did upgrade to business class. So I'm going to go to the lounges and show y'all all that good stuff behind the scene too. All right. So don't worry. More is coming. Thank you so much. TikTok, let's go ahead and end. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, everybody. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. I appreciate it. And I will see you all sometime across the pond on a camel. All right. Until next time.